If you have teenagers, you have to worry about them using and abusing alcohol. But it's more than just peer pressure influencing your child's choices when it comes to drinking. A new study looks at alcohol advertising and its impact on underage drinkers. Dr. David Jernigan from the Center on Alcohol Marketing and Youth at Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Health joins us now to talk about this study that he co-authored. Doctor, thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so the first question I have to ask you is, where are they advertising? I'm surprised magazines of all places.
Magazines. Turns out they're spending about $250 million a year still in magazines, yet everybody's moving online, but young people are still looking at magazines, particularly girls, although the guys are also still looking at sports magazines.
Okay, and what's the difference that you found between girls and guys in terms of how they're marketing?
Well, you know, the girls are getting a lot more exposure for the vodkas, for what we call the Alco Pops, these sweet, fruity flavored drinks like Bacardi Silver, like the Seagram's Coolers. But the really striking thing that we found is we had another survey that told us the top 25 brands among males and females, underage males and females. And when we looked at the magazine advertising for these brands, we found that most of them were hitting underage kids the most heavily of any age group. The 18 to 20-year-olds were getting the heaviest exposure of any group.
And you know this because of certain kinds of magazines. Tell me what kind of magazines we're talking about.
Well, for girls, again, we're talking about lifestyle magazines, things like Elle, In Style, People. For the guys, it's more the sports magazines, Sports Illustrated, ESPN, the magazine. But, you know, we found 300 other brands of alcohol advertising in these magazines that weren't hitting this age group that hard. And, you know, this is not a product that they can legally buy.
Right.
And we're looking at 4,300 deaths a year of people under 21 because of alcohol. We're looking at 18 to 20 as a key high-risk age group for alcohol use disorders and for alcohol problems.
So who's regulating it then?
It's self-regulated. This is an issue where the industry itself sets the standards. They've set a standard. All these ads met their standard. Clearly their standard isn't protective of kids.
And you said soon to come maybe TV advertising as well.
We are looking at TV advertising as well, doing the same kind of thing. We take these audience numbers, like Nielsen for TV, we've got market research studies for the magazines, and match them up to what the kids have told us themselves they're drinking.
That's scary. All right, Dr. Jernigan, thanks again so much for coming in. We're going to push you to our website right now. We're going to have the full interview up after the show. If you want to check it out, you can find a link to the study. We also have that there. You can find it at abc2news.com/infocus. Thanks again, Doctor.
Great.